Greetings. This is Politics and Tea, and my name is Beverly D. And we're going to talk politics tonight. And the information that I'm giving you, you will not get this information on propaganda slash communist slash Nazi media. And so you have to get this information from alternative media. Now we're going to look at the Iowa caucus, the big, they got caught. We're going to give you the names of the people that were responsible, that did the apps. Shadow Inc. is one, and there's others. I'm going to give you links below the video that you can go and research for yourself. But I'm just giving you some idea of what is really, really going on. The media is the propaganda media, and their job is to keep the propaganda going, and to their focus is to deal with the communist energy, which had a real strong hold on the United States, America. And so this is a battle that's going on between the chosen one, as they call themselves, and you have the Nazi side and you have the Trump side. And so there is definitely a battle for the United States. They had a very strong hold of the United States, and it was a takeover that has been going on for a while. This is not something that just started. This is something that's been going on even back in Kennedy. They were responsible for the assassination of Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and so on. And so they stole the election that was held in 2018, and there was others before that they have stole. This just didn't start. This has been going on for a while, because as you know, if you deal with computers can be hacked, and all you have to do is connect the dots, and you can follow what's been going on behind the scenes. So like I say, one of the people, the company is Shadow Inc. And with the link that I have below, it'll give you the names. You can connect the dots and see exactly what's going on. So their whole thing is that Trump cannot win by any means necessary. So their thing is to keep him from winning the 2020 election. They did not expect that he was going to get in the 16 election, but he got in, and so they got to make sure that this doesn't happen again. But with this energy here, this takeover, this coup, this takeover of America, the United States, and it has been, I'm not going to go all the way back to the old research where it was originally taken over by Christopher Columbus, but this is a battle, an inward battle going on between, like I say, the two chosen ones, as they call themselves. So Booty, I can't pronounce his name, so I'm gonna call him Booty. So his whole thing was to win this caucus. Their whole thing is that they don't want Barney to get in, and I know that that's been reported on the propaganda media, so a lot of you are aware of that. But there's other things that's going on behind the scenes that's there. And so some people seem to think that Hillary is going to get back in the race here. All of this of not wanting Barney to get in, so Hillary, and to me, in my opinion, it doesn't matter if Hillary do get back in. She's not going to win. Can't nobody beat Trump now. Trump has a movement, and they are starting to see it's a people movement. And the most powerful energy movement that it is the people movement. People are starting to wake up and realize that they have the power. They cannot work from fear. And so people are starting to stand up, understand what is really going on. So this is a strong movement, people movement that is going on. You don't need the propaganda TV to tell you about the polls. I mean, you can look at the rallies. You can see who comes to the Democratic rallies, and you can look at who comes to Trump rally. That's the poll right there. So all of this polls that they talking about, this poll and that poll, all of that is propaganda. Just think and look for yourself. So they trying to stop this movement that is going on here. And remember, this is on both sides of the aisle. You've got the communist Nazi takeover was in both the Democrat and the Republic. And so all is being swept out, it's being washed out. It's a lot. It was more so, and I mean, the president said it himself. It was more than what he even realized, and more than what we all had realized. Some of us, we knew that it was a takeover, but we didn't know that it was rooted and deep as it was. So now we seeing things are being revealed, people are being revealed, and you can't take it back now. People are being seen and revealed, and so the covers are off and they're not going to be put back on. You're getting ready to see people go to jail. You're getting ready to see things that's it's been first. People had to be brought out. It's kind of like for anybody that had ever lived with roaches in their house. You got to spray, you got to bring them out. And so that's what's been happening. They've been brought out now. So we see a lot. Everybody has not been brought out. There's still a lot of undercover agents, undercover that's there, but they're being brought out more and more. And the people are getting wiser and wiser also. So, but I also take a look at Mr. Booty. Look at where he comes from. He comes from the CIA. He's part of the deep state. So I have articles and information here that connects the dots, that tell you who is behind Booty, how he came about, where he come from. He come from the same place Obama come from. They all come from the deep state. They all were created by the CIA of the deep state. So this is, like I say, go behind the scenes. And with the articles that I'm going to put beneath the video here, I also want you to go to Blog Talk Radio, blogtalkradio.com/truth and the number 2 and the word power. And the researcher who has researched a lot of this information, and he has really been accurate. He's been on it 99.9% of the time. You can go and he will really break it down for you. So for those of you that do not want to go through all of the research, at least he'll give you the research and he will explain it to you. So that's blogtalkradio.com, truth and the number 2 and the word power, and look for Dr. Robert X. And his archive shows is there. So look for his shows and you will be able to see and understand clearly what is going on. He has been following the President Trump before he was elected. And I'm telling you, it's like he's got some kind of crystal ball, and he's been looking in that crystal ball, and he's been right on it ever since 2016, before he became president. So you can go there and really get to see what is going on, because the information they're not going to give you. And as people now are starting to see that Biden, he's not healthy. This person has a mental issue or dementia. Something is definitely wrong there. And to me, it's like they put the lamb out in the field full of wolves. It's like they just put him out there to get slaughtered. And that's what's happening. Everything is being revealed. Nancy is dirty. Her hands are very, very dirty. A lot of corruption is going on, and that's what's being revealed here too. Not only the takeover of the United States, but the corruption that has been going on for years. So she's very corrupted. Something is wrong with her too. Seemed like her and Biden was just put out there. They like in the front line, so they get shot down. They get the bullets, first. You will find out who is behind the scenes of all of this that is going on. So when you listen to Dr. Robert X, you will get the names. You will be able to really see things in technicolor when he gets finished showing you and explaining to you and taking you to the research. You will have a real clear vision. It isn't what 2020 is all about. It's all about clarity. It's all about being able to see. So you got that. So Mr. Booty was supposed to win the caucus, and so with the app that they tried to put into place, and it didn't work, and so they're not finished. They're going to continue. Don't think that they're going to stop. Their lives depend on it. Their livelihood depend on it. This is a battle to control America, but this is also a global battle that is definitely going on here. So I want you to take a look at Mr. Booty and see who he really is. CIA, like I say, look at the people behind him. Look at the people that produced the apps, who created the apps, who are responsible for the apps for the Iowa caucus. Look at the names. Look at the people. Look how these are connected. When we were children and we used to connect the dots, and then when you connect the dots, you could see the picture. Well, this is exactly what's going on. Just like not Weinstein, but Bernstein, the child molester. He was when you start connecting the dots with that, he was not ran his child pornography. He was CIA too. All these guys are not what you think they are. It's way deeper than that. And so we've got this mafia. They mafia. And one group of mafia is fighting the other group of mafia, and you're going to understand who control the United States, Israel. And so that's where it's all going to lead to. That's where all of this coming from. It's coming from Israel. And that's what I mean, the chosen ones. This is a battle that is going on between those two groups, but they all come out of that energy that's there. So I just want you to understand that nobody that they have here will be able to stop the people, because this is definitely a people movement that is being led by President Trump. But again, it's all coming from Israel. Israel is controlling the United States, and so we're going to see where this is going. But the Nazi energy that's there is crumbling, is falling down, which the president called the deep state, and all of the criminals that you're going to see, and even the ex-presidents, Obama and the Bushes, and the Clintons, oh my God, they are the head of, because they are communists, and so they are the head of this. And so all it is just research. Don't take my word for it, just do the research, and I will have the information there. So I think that's all I was going to tell you about today. Well, you already know Biden, Hillary trying to come back in. Booty is not what you think he is. You will see how the people behind him set him up, put him in that position to be mayor of this little town in Indiana. Look at the behind the scenes. That gives you and then it leads to CIA. Also, Harvard University is playing a major role in all of this too. This is where the deep state CIA is working through the Harvard Institute there, university there. They are working. They are after the young people. And a good TV series that came on that kind of put me in the mind of what is going on here is Childhood In. So if you can kind of go back and look at that, Childhood In, how they went after the young people, it kind of make you say, that it kind of feels like this is what's going on here now. So Trump is going to win. I think people are starting to see that now, and people are starting to see who are the deep state, what is going on here. But just be able to see and understand what's going on, and just don't listen to what the propaganda is being fed to you. So with that being said, we're having this cup of tea. We're going to have to drink a lot of cup of tea with all of this that is going on now. So thank you for joining me. Make sure that you look at the links. Make sure that you listen to Truth to Power radio show to get the full detail from the researcher. And keep your eyes open and keep looking with that 2020 vision, that mega vision. This is what we're looking at now. We're using our mega vision. All right. Till next time.